네, 여러분 안녕하세요. 아직합니다. 오늘은 아침 방송을 찾게 되었습니다. 다들 반갑습니다. 어서오세요. 오늘은 제가 그 오후에 일정이 있어가지고 아침에 좀 방송을 좀 키게 됐고요. 오늘도 마찬가지로 호그와트레거시 바로 이어서 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 에고고고. 자, 잠시만요. 채팅창만 좀 잡아놓고 바로 가도록 하죠. 지금 잠을 3시간도 못 자가지고 좀 졸리긴 한데 고민했어요. 잠을 좀 자고 업무 볼 거 하고 오늘 휴방을 할까 고민하다가 자면 어차피 일단 자나 안 자나 크게 차이가 없을 것 같아가지고 피곤한 건 똑같을 것 같아서 그냥 안 자기로 했습니다. 어제는 그리고 또 제가 새벽에 또 그거 해놨거든요. 서브캐는 깨놨거든요. 그래가지고 지금 새로운 주문이나 약간 이런 것들이 좀 생기긴 했는데 크게 뭐 지정은 그건 없으니까 영향 가는 건 없으니까 한번 해볼게요. 잠시만요. 자, 일단은 그러면은 메인 스토리를 먼저 물도록 하죠. 메인 스토리 두 가지가 있거든요. 고블린, 세바스찬. 일단은 얘부터 가죠. 지도, 세계 지도. 여기가 가리네. 물 건너가는 거라 여기로 또 괜찮을 것 같은데 그냥 여기로 가죠. 다리 있겠지 뭐. 자, 그리고 일단은 재능을 좀 찍도록 하죠. 제가 재능도 일부러 안 올렸거든요. 여러분들과 같이 하려고. 폭발, 오! 이거는 무조건 찍어야겠다. 개꿀인데? 변신도 배웠으니까. 이것도 좋다. 곰바르다. 광역으로 쓰는 거. 이건 데미지 그렇게 안 될 것 같아요. 코어. 프로테가 좋고요. 이것도 좋고. 다른 거 은신 쪽 풀레벨. 오, 이것도 사기인데? 사기 스킬 좀 많다 보면은. 이거는 마법력이어서 이거는 크게 막 하는 건 아닌 것 같고. 그리고 저 지금 어둠의 마법도 하나 배우긴 했거든요. 어둠의 마법도 하나 배워놓긴 했어가지고 쿠르시오 이제 배웠어요. 자, 그러면 한번 가보도록 하죠. 잠깐, 쿠르시오를 그러면 여기 넣어놓을까? 하고 변신을 얘네를 밑으로 좀 내릴까? 아쉬워 좀 자주 쓰니까 이걸 열로 붙이고 여기를 투명 이렇게 가야겠다. 저 탭창은 더 늘려도 될 것 같기도 하고. 잠시만요. 이거 옹기에 장비 팔 거 있으면 좀 팔고 갈게요.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
I'd be happy to speak with you, especially after your help ridding us of
호감도 많이 올라
Ranrock's
있어요.
loyalists.
아주 좋아.
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little more about your brother Bardolph.
Oh,
뭐야?
dear
아니 잠깐만,
Dorothy.
나 물건 팔려 했던
She'd
건데
go
이게
looking
스토리
for
진행이 된다
Bardolph
여기도?
herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic in even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about
퀘스트 하나
him.
더 받았네.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my
이
heart
마을
he's out there.
사람들은 여기 있는 모르는 사람들은
Do be
나한테
careful.
부탁만 하고 자기네들이 뭔가 해결할 생각은 안 해.
What do you have for sale?
다 부탁만 해. 어쩜 이래?
Adolf, where are you? I'll not give up hope.
난 이런 점이 좀 서운해. 말로만 내 건강을 걱정한다니 뭐 한다니 어쩐다니 얘기하면서 정작 나를 위해서 뭔가 해주진 않아. 이거 정도 어떻게 보실까요?
Thank you for passing through.
막 물건을 갖다 비싸게 사준다거나 아니 공짜로 뭔가를 준다거나 그런 게 하나도 없어. 이 말은 이 말뿐만 아니라 모르는 사람들이 다 그래. 어쩜 이래? 아 배고파. 배도 고프네요. 이상하다. 아침 먹었는데 왜 배가 고프지? 하이.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I've been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's
그래?
incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
한번 먹이자.
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that
아,
rune
그래, 지금
symbol we
스펙
found on the
같거든요.
triptych.
다
If
죽일
there is a
것이야.
connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
네, 사실 지금 병원을 또 갔다 왔단 말이에요. 계속 저거 뭐지? 볼따구에서 피나는 것 때문에 지금 병원을 갔는데
There they are up
혈압이
ahead.
계속 높아가지고 지금 그걸
I'll let
못하고
you lead.
있어요. 저거 뭐지? 여가 봉합을 못 풀고 있어. 그래가지고 지금 그것 때문에 좀 스트레스 받고
No
있거든.
one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for
Petrificus totalis.
이러면 여기 둘 다 같이 가지 않나?
Somebody there?
게이드?
Hello? I have a brother who works in Gringotts. What's that?
어머,
Who's there?
누구 없어요? 누구 없어요? 없다니까? 의심 풀어. 뒤지고 싶지 않으면.
Petrificus totalis.
There's something left. Up for a minute, guys.
마무리.
Crazy.
이거 쏟아졌으라. 매우 아픈 마법이란다. 잘 가려.
Revelio.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
보자. 다 주웠나? 대충 다 주운 것 같은데? 갑시다.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
자, 가봅시다.
Over here.
뭐야, 어떻게 하냐?
Why can't I hit you? You cool ass
이게 어디?
spell
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Just you wait till I'm
I shall have been.
Incendio. Crucial.
죽어라. 죽어라.
Get away.
Crescendo. And the fun is over.
Revelio. Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
나 이제 막 무서운 사람 돼가지고 나 막 나 주문 막 쓰고 다닐 거야.
Revelio.
이 뒤에도 하나 더 있었네. 이 상자를 다 까야 되는 이유는 딴 게 아니라 저것 때문에, 컬렉션 때문에 그런 것도 있긴 해요.
Revelio.
저 위에는 뭐가 있을까?
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders. We may...
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
굳이 안까지 갈 필요 없을 것 같기로. 갑시다. 광산 입장.
I was only following
잠시만요.
orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
자, 가봅시다. 잠깐만.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car at Bristol.
이상한 감자 그치?
I was only young, mind. Not like I'd fall out now.
For better or for worse, we're in.
동지에
Petricus totalis.
All.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
Revelio.
Now I see why.
어머. 죽었네. 다시 또. 어머, 죽었잖아.
Incendio.
제가 안 닿네.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
내가 이거 터트.
Confringo.
제거를 하고 갔어야 했는데 내가 너무 막았구나. 절로 가는 건데 원래는. 하지만 아이템은 못 참지.
Revelio. Confringo.
확인 안 되네. 가자. 지금 그냥 무쌍모드 가겠습니다.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
안녕?
Confringo. Defender.
I won't rest.
Lombardo.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
보자.
Confringo. Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
가옥 썰었네. 저 위로 와야 되구나.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
이렇게 하면 되겠죠? 피지컬이 참 좋아.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
그렇구나.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
뭐지? 뒤에서 뭔가 날라다니는데?
Revelio.
저건가?
Confringo.
That bridge has seen better
뭐
days.
하나 더 있네. 낡은 다리 봤어. 저 있네.
Revelio.
물 들어가기 찝찝해. 저기로 가야 되는 건데. 여기 길이 있네.
Revelio.
내려가면 골로 갈 것 같은 거구만.
Mend the bridge to get across the chasm.
네가 고치면 안 되니? 내가
Reparo.
이거 하나 다 해줘야 돼? 정말 귀찮다니까. 너 정말 귀찮은 아이구나.
Confringo.
얘로 뭐가 있는 것 같은데? 먹을 게 있네요. 뭐야? 깜짝아. 뭔데?
Crucial.
거기서 이건 없네요.
Levioso!
Bombarda.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better
Revelio.
tonight. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyal, all but declared war.
어머. 이렇게 쳐 맞으면서 먹을 아이템이었는지 봅시다. 기억기까지 맞을 아이템이 아니었던 것 같은데.
Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo.
비켜. 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 됐다. 어라? 이쪽이 아니잖아. 이쪽이죠. 왼쪽.
Confringo. Crucial.
괜찮네.
Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome
저기
distraction
내가
at
뭐 한
that.
개, 뭘 안 먹고 온 건가? 잠시만요. 파밍 안 한 건가? 아, 그러네. 굳이 이거 먹으러 여기까지 올 필요 없었던 것 같기도 하고. 그치만 이런 거 하나 놓치면 기분이 나쁘긴 해. 자,
Revelio.
이쪽으로 갈 수 있는 길이 있으니까.
We have another fight on our hands.
저건
Why am I
어떻게
not
저건 뭐지?
surprised?
에이 모르겠다. 그냥 갑시다.
Silent as a
가야지.
grave.
걸린 거 같기도
Oh,
하고.
this day's gone on too long.
뭐야, 아직 안 걸렸어?
Not quiet enough.
Confringo!
You're making this
Confringo!
creepy.
Potato! Confringo!
Expelliarmus, Incendio.
I won't rest.
Confringo, Defender. We're not finished yet.
이거나 먹어라고? 어디에?
Confringo, Incendio. Expelliarmus, Accio.
정신이다 이 새끼야.
Confringo, Defendo. Bombarda.
이거나 먹어라.
Incendio. Expelliarmus, Accio.
귀엽네.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego.
You certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Revelio.
보자.
Confringo. Revelio.
장비가 꽂혔다고? 장비 이거는 개인적으로 좀 늘렸으면 좋겠다. 슬롯을 좀만 늘려줬으면 좋겠어요. 이거 슬롯이 너무 적어. 생각보다 파밍할 게 많다 보니까 슬롯이 금방금방 그거 된단 말이죠.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
세상이 마치 뿌연 연못 속에 있는 것처럼 내게 떠올랐다. 난 얼마나 의식을 잃고 있었던 것인가. 그 남자의 눈밖에 기억나지 않는다. 텅 빈 눈, 슬픔으로 텅 비었지. 또한 고통이 사라지는 광경을 보면서 느꼈던 희열감이 기억난다. 하지만 그 순간부터 모든 것이 달라지기 시작했다. 난 추락하면서 머리를 부딪혔던 게 분명하다. 느낌도 없고 상처도 안 보이지만 욱신거리는 통증이 있다. 설마 흑사병은 아니기만 바란다. 적어도 그 남성은 이제 고통에서 벗어났다.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel
Sebastian,
more of this
I think I
mystery.
found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
여기 올라가는 거야? 이게 안 되는구나.
Accio.
아시오.
Wingardium Leviosa.
자. 그래. 이 위에 뭐가 있을 것 같다라니. 세바스찬. 응? 얘가 어디 갔지? 여기 있다.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora
글쎄,
and
모르겠을까?
Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, For the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
마법 통로를 가봅시다. 가봅시다.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Revelio.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
그거
Who
지고
is
있었어?
that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
야,
No,
찡찡거리지
Sebastian,
마.
I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
흥분
You don't know
가라앉잖아.
what you're
뒤지고 싶지
saying.
않으면.
Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying.
아, 여기서 슬리데리
Unbelievable.
여기서 수렴 나오기 전에 이 새끼가
Confringo.
크루시나 먹어라 이씨.
Confringo. Bombarda.
얘 수렴 나오기
You'll
전에.
never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learnt. Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear
실만
it.
알긴 해. 많이
That's why we had
모르면은
to
그냥
use
참아야
Crucio
되는
to
건데
gain access to
알면은
the
그래도 좀
scriptorium.
대응이
He
되잖아요.
didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was
틀린 말은
afraid of the
아니야.
power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous.
너
He
왜
wouldn't
은근히
understand.
오미니스 왜 그거 아니야?
We need to tell
얘기해.
him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic.
비밀 만들지
When I know more,
마.
I shall send an owl.
친구끼리 비밀 만들지 마 진짜로 계속 짜샤.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own
Confringo.
good.
개소리죠.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You
맞아.
swore you'd never engage in
봐봐.
anything to do with
이렇게 할
dark
거
magic
이렇게 될
again.
건데 씨 왜 비밀을
No, I
비밀
didn't.
만들랬어?
I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to
Defender.
stop him finding a cure for Anne.
발톱 기어가면
You
되는데.
don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Confringo.
I am not letting this go.
얘기 좀 할까?
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless
야, 너
now
말이 심해,
as his
너도.
parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library.
그랬는데.
Those is buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too
갱음을
late.
듣고
Their
내려갔으면
parents had
되었다고.
crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is.
그러니까.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically
얘는
lost
마찬-
Anne.
너
I
말이 심해.
cannot
살아
lose
있어,
Sebastian
얘는.
too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too
어떻게 보면
late.
권투가 얘가
I
제일
hope
현실적인
Sebastian
스타일일 수
pursues
있긴
this no
한데
further. But if you think
세바스찬
he
입장도
might,
이해가 안 되는 거 아니죠.
please
동생이 지금
let me know.
아파가지고 어떻게든 해결해주고 싶어가지고 얘도 노력을 하는
It
거라.
would mean a lot.
둘 입장이 다 이해가 안 되는 상황은 아니긴 해요. 단지 둘 다 표현 방식이나 이제 그 뭐라 할까 좀 편견이라 했나? 이런 것들이 너무 셀 뿐이지. 그게 안타까운 거지. 뭐 당장 이제 세바스찬이 이제 고블린에 관련돼 가지고 이제 혐을 갖고 있던 것도 그렇고 이해는 합니다만 그게 도움이 되는 행동은 아니니까. 일단 고블린어가 통하는 친구는 우리 도비가 있겠죠? 우리 아밋이네? 아밋이었어? 난 당연히 나는 집요장 친구 될 것 줄 알았는데? 아, 온 김에 저거 보고 갈걸. 나도 바보다, 바보. 죄송. 둘, 셋. 하나? 저거 보고 갈게요.
Spare a moment. Deke has an idea to share with you.
오케이. 된 건가? 팔게 늘어날 뿐이구만. 이거보다는 이게 나아 보이는데요? 그래도 그리고 배틀에다가 이거 속성을 바꿔주면 되는 거 아니야? 이걸로 바꿀게요. 해주고 온 김에 저기 좀 구경, 여기 온 김에 잠깐만요. 마법동물 관리. 셀트라를 내가 납치했지. 많이 납치했지. 여기다 풀어놓읍시다. 너네 근데 비닐이 있긴 있니? 너네 민둥 아니었어? 일단은 먹이를 뿌려줍시다. 굿. 뭐야, 너 죽었어. 깜짝아. 캬. 두꺼봐. 너도 일단 이거 해줄게. 그러다 캬 날라다니는 거 봐. 개 멋있어. 탭 뽑고 어딨어? 우리 두꺼비 어딨어? 저기 있구나. 두꺼봐 밥 먹어. 캬. 빠져나갑시다. 오. 좋았다.
Deke would like to speak with you when you
Wait,
have a
wait.
moment.
왜
Hello,
불렀어?
Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen
도배?
so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from
나
poachers.
센스라임 구해왔는데?
Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair
이미
of them
구해왔어.
nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the
야생 센스터
Hogwarts
이미 내가
grounds.
구웠어.
Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from tomes and scrolls
교배장
and
와서
gather the
구해야
materials
되는구나.
it requires.
그렇구나.
Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
알았어? 나 근데 이미 나는 그건 있는데? 나 이미 내가 꼬셔오긴 했는데. 하고 아밋 찾으러 갑시다. 아밋
Revelio.
아밋 왜 이렇게 오케이 왜 이렇게 그 안개 꼈어? 에? 뭐야 왜 두 명이 나와? 피부스가 두 명이었는데 방금? 기분 탓이에요? 넌 몇이야?
Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it.
맞아.
Is this to do with the
눈치
goblin I
빠르다, 너.
saw you with in
말이 잘
Hogsmeade?
통할 것 같아?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting.
야 처음으로 날 도와주러 내가 도움을 요청해가지고
Might this
코라네야.
be dangerous?
나
I
감동이야.
think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok
그래,
is
가자.
waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
너 뻘짓하는 거만 아니었으면 좋겠다. 나 너 믿어. 나 너 믿을 거야.
Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit.
You are very welcome. I'm looking forward to meeting your friend Lodgok.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first.
억양
So I
되게
will meet you
특이하다.
there.
그러면 날라가 볼까요? 네, 세계지도. 멀어. 멀긴 해도 어느 정도 그 핑이 있어서 다행이네요. 저거 해놔가지고. 플룻가루 계속 켜놓고 있어서 다행이긴 하네.
What are you up to now?
서브캐를 해야 되는 이유 중 하나가 저 때문이에요. 플룻가루 계속 이제 키로된 게 있는데 이제 서브캐 이제 하는 겸 해서 가는 거거든. 그래서 이제 계속 그거 하는 거지 뭐. 계속 그 서브캐를 미리미리 해야 된다 이 말이야. 여기 가기 전에 좀 팔 거 좀 팔고 가겠습니다. 아저씨 안녕하세요. 오랜만이에요.
Let's have a look, shall we?
아줌마군요. 일단 팔 거고요.
I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying.
네, 물건 많이 사셔야 돼요 지금. 저 팔 거 많거든요. 아줌마 웃음기 좀 사라지고 계신 것 같은데? 기분 탓이죠? 괜찮아요, 괜찮아. 오, 이게 팔란다 그냥. 26 때문에 이거 좋아요. 아줌마 제가 그래도 물건 구했으니까
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
됐고.
So nice of you to stop by.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
굳이 죽일 필요 있나? 필요하진 않아. 얘 죽여야겠네.
Confringo, Defender, Bombarda.
불쌍해. 죽일 생각 없었는데 어쩔 수 없었다 야. 네가 난 반응하지 않았으면 난 널 죽일 생각이 없었다고.
Revelio.
이게 여기 곤란한길까? 응? 잠시만요. 이게 동물 잡을 수 있는 게 있는데? 뭐가 있지? 한번 쓱 들렸다 가볼까? 일로 와.
Nothing over here.
Settle yourself. I mean you no
뭐야?
harm.
잠깐만요.
Petrificus totalis.
Feel as though I'm not alone.
이게 여기에 위 이런 게. 와. 이 트롤이야? 안 죽어. 오우야 걸렸다.
Confringo, Defender.
트롤 걸어주고.
Bombarda. Protego. Confringo.
오우야, 오우야.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender.
I won't rest.
Confringo.
트롤의 얼굴
Revelio.
본보고 때리라고? 뭐 하는지는 모르겠지만 일단은 저긴 나중에 들리는 걸로? 아니 레벨 곧 직전이네요? 그냥 들렸다 가자. 온 김에 일단 들렸다 가야겠어요. 레벨업 직전이라. 트롤한테 저기 먹히는지 궁금했어.
Petrificus totalis.
오 먹히긴 하네.
Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Protego. Crucio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Defender.
어우 힘들어. 이렇게 시끄럽게 싸우는데 뭔지 몰라?
Revelio.
여기 너무 넓은데? 여기 타워 치려고 하면 나중에 좀 일이 커질 것 같은데? 이쯤 하고 빠져자. 이쯤 깽판 치고 빠지도록 하겠습니다. 아이 멀어.
Aloha Mora.
구해주고 갑시다. 넌 자유무인한다. 아씨, 빗자 타는 법만 알면은 그냥 바로 그냥 빗자 타고 쭉 올라가면 되는데, 이게 비행 제한이 걸려 있는 건지 내가 키를 모르는 건지 모르겠다. 답답한 게 이거긴 해요. 그 빗자 타고 내리는 건 아니고 탈 거 타고 내리는 방법? 이걸 정확하게 몰라서 조금 답답한 상황이랄까요. 일단 올라온 게 저 플루가루는 켜놓고 가죠. 웨이포인트 찍고 가는 게 나아서. 어딨어?
I've always said that travel
굿.
Revelio.
뭐야, 저기 뭐가 왜 이렇게 많아? 이거 못 참지. 됐다. 오케이. 반갑고.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us.
제니
Before he
안녕.
arrives,
어서 오고.
perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
하지만 어쩔 수
How
없잖아요.
else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor
뭔데?
of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean,
저장소?
repositories?
Large,
저장소.
magically fortified receptacles
고블린
crafted
민속이야?
from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands.
여기서 또
Thus, many
마염이.
goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
고블린 착해 보인다고?
Greetings, Lord
이
God.
사람은
It is an
그나마
honor,
일단
sir.
호의적이긴 해.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
이 새끼 못하는 것 같은데?
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain
얘
dialects differ.
뻥카였어? 죽일까?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
그니까.
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have
아니
left
그러니까
plans
그 위험한
behind.
걸 왜 또 저희
And I'm
학생들만
unable
시키는
to join
건데요?
you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to
와,
Ranrock. All you need to do is not
또 한 발
be
빼는 거 봐
seen.
뒤로. 와
Either by the
진짜
eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
여기 세계 하여튼 어른들은 하여튼간에 이렇게
I'll
갈게요.
meet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio.
하여튼 이 세계 어른들 여기 세계 어른들은 에라이 이거나 파밍해야지.
The door is looking at us.
문 열어. 눈 깔아. 아 설마.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
역시 이런 문이었구만. 들어갑시다. 저 눈 달려 있는 것도 앵간건 다 투명화 쓰면 다 스킵 되는 것 같긴 해요.
prepare one for reality.
놀러 온 거 아니야, 친구야.
It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
너 지금 고블린 언어도 못하고 너 지금 나한테 비호감 스택이 일단 쌓였어 지금.
a goblin.
Confringo. Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
너 지금 난 비호감 스택 엄청 쌓여있어. 지금 조심해.
Revelio.
I still can't
여기
believe we're
뭔가
inside a
장치들이 되게
real goblin
복잡하게
mine.
많은데. 때려 맞추고는 있는데 아 이번에 퍼즐에서 좀 심할 것
I've
같은데.
read about
불안하다.
mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
아 불안하네요. 벌써부터 이것저것 귀찮을 게 많을까봐.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
귀찮으니까 가까이 가서
Petrificus totalis.
Such arrogance.
프로트나 먹어. 어딜 덤벼.
What's that shit?
That was a
어딜
little
덤벼.
more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
아미사 진짜 목숨 걸어야 돼. 뒤지고 싶지 않으면 알았지?
Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
문 열어. 아이고 뭐야. 됐고.
Revelio.
잠시만요. 여기 위에도 뭐가 있나? 올라갈 수 있나? 올라갈 수 있는데 그거 안 되네. 오케이. 보자.
Confringo. Revelio.
잠깐만. 이 장치를 뭔가 하고 갔어야 됐나?
Accio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer
조용히 해.
holidays.
지금 야 목숨 걸고 하는 거야 지금. 뒤지고 싶지 않아. 조용히 해.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
갑자기 분위기 어쌔신 크리드. 이 사이로 오면
Petrificus totalis.
불가능 되겠죠.
One less human to worry about.
Incendio. Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary.
얘는 진짜 이상하게
There must be
재밌나봐
more notes
지금.
around here.
야,
What could
너
they be
지금 내가
building?
뺑치는 거 안 보이니? 너 이상하게 재밌어? 응. 아미 얘 너무 천하태평한데? 빡치네.
Revelio.
파밍치가 다 한 것 같기도. 파밍 다 했으니까 이제 빠져나가 봅시다.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather
조용해.
large.
아미
But what?
조용해.
Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Petrificus totalis.
눈치 못 채게 조용히. 오케이. 안녕? 잠깐만.
Propendo.
Was that
Incendio.
your best?
쓰러졌어요.
Confringo. Defendo.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
일단 저 위에 파밍부터.
Incendio.
안 닿았어? 일단은
Revelio.
파밍을 해봅시다. 열 수가 없네. 응? 혹시 저거는
Confringo.
부셔지네? 게이드? 오케이. 이거 하나 줄려 여기까지 왔단 말이야?
Revelio.
뭔가 수지탄에 좀 덜 맞는 느낌이긴 한데 잠겨있네. 탐사를 계속 해보도록 하죠.
Accio.
아시오.
Revelio.
열로 가야 되는 거구나. 본격 길 찾는 게임 됐어요 이제.
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an
악마의
entanglement we
자석이고.
need right now.
악마의 자석 불에 약하지.
Revelio.
뭐 이거밖에 없어? 이거 주려 내가 들어온 거 좀 아쉬운데?
Incendio.
비키 악마의 자. 헬프터 팬이라면 이 정도는 알죠?
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time.
Clever.
두 명을 동시에 보내고 화약통 저기 있네. 오케이.
An intruder!
어머 걸렸다. 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 파.
Are you quite
미안해.
finished?
크루시다 제스가요.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda.
Kill spells glance off of me.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Smash him a bit.
Defender.
One less human to
I've been fighting since before.
크루시다 제스가.
Confringo. Bombarda.
나 너무 용서받지 못하는 너무 막스 같긴 한데.
Defender!
Protego! Bombarda!
Crucible!
Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Flipendo! Confringo! Revelio!
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
왜 레벨업 안 하지? 했다. 오래 걸렸어 생각보다. 엎치는데 말이죠. 왜 안 올라가지니? 더 파밍할 거.
Revelio!
저 문도 열어야 되는 것 같은데? 왜 여기 뭐지? 왜 이렇게 아이템이 널려있어? 됐다? 일단 여기 주워. 일단은 아이템 좀. 장비 다 별로고. 오케이 바꾸고. 아 이것도 좋긴 한데 솔직히 이거는 그냥 속성 붙은 걸로 하죠. 1 플러스 되는 거만 차라리 속성 붙긴 한 듯. 트롤한테 맞을 일 없으니까 이게 맞아요. 재능 보자. 뭘 줄까? 누굴 줄까? 이거 그냥 줘야겠다. 은신 아예 풀로 다 그거 하자. 보자.
Accio!
땡겨주고. 아하.
I'll be quiet.
오늘 약시오.
Confringo! Defender! Revelio!
This is not good.
Oh.
They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
광산을 나가시오. 그냥
There
뛰어나가야
must be a quicker way
되나?
out of here than retracing our steps.
맞던 게 한 거보다 더. 지도 불가능인데?
Incendio!
빨리 나가는 방법이 있다고? 뭐지? 뭘까?
Revelio!
잠깐만. 네, 이걸 안 먹었단 말이야? 갑시다. 이거 엘리베이터인데 엘리베이터 작동이 안 되나?
Accio!
오, 예. 좋았다. 너 아탈 거지? 그치?
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained
Revelio!
for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Revelio!
응? 여기로 뭐가 있는데? 아씨, 까비요?
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
방금 나갔더니 이제 저거 있는 거 아니야? 막 난록하고 막 이런 애들 있는 거 아니야? 나 통수 맞는 거 아니야? 는 아닌 걸로. 태꺼미 아멧.
Can we please?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
너
Thank you,
무섭다고 한 거
Amit.
치고 너
I couldn't have done
즐겼잖아.
it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with
너 방금
Lodgok.
전까지 즐겼잖아.
I'll leave
거짓말쟁이야.
you to it.
봐봐,
Your goblin
얼굴
secrets
봐요
are safe
지금.
with me.
얼마나
But I
평온해.
get to write the book
너
about
같이
this escapade
즐겼잖아. 왜
someday.
무서운 척해?
Without further ado, adieu.
말만 적혀. 저 친구 즐기는 거예요 지금.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
아저씨를 별
I've
도움이 안
been wondering
되시네요.
about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did
아저씨 아까
something that I
전까지
will
이런 얘기
never
없었잖아요.
forget.
갑자기요?
Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container
뭐
with a
보관하고
strange
보신 적
symbol on it.
있구나.
She was certain it was made of goblin metal but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their
호감도
intelligence and
작당했네.
skill
호감도
caught me entirely off
쌓였구만.
guard.
칭찬해.
I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great
이미 전쟁을 시작했어요, 아저씨. 무슨
I
말씀이세요?
will find out what Ranrock knows.
이 아저씨도
Watch for my
가겠는데?
owl.
조만 가겠다, 이 아저씨 보니까. 약간 플래그 시계 세우는데 지금? 죽은 사람 그리워하고 추억팔이 하는 거 보니까 이 조만 가. 얼마 안 남았다, 야.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Revelio.
여긴 또 뭘 해놨을까요?
I hope Professor Fit.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
이거 누가 봐도 이게 굴리는 건데. 돌 굴러가유 하고 하는 건데. 일단 넘어가죠. 여기도 일단 여기로 미리 켜놓고 올 거겠다. 아마 여기겠죠? 맞나? 가보자 일단은. 맞네. 여기 들렸다가 이제 물건도 팔고 와야 될 것 같은데. 이거 또 이따가 이 아줌마 또 나한테 숙제하러 할 텐데.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these
맞아요.
repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose.
또
Have a look at the map.
또
Fortunately,
뺑치려고.
the next trial is fairly nearby.
호그스미드인가요?
It's Hogwarts.
호그와트네요?
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us.
뭐야, 그 형이랑 같이 하는
Unfortunately,
건가?
this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but
형이 너무 안
himself.
좋은데?
You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
블랙 교수 그니까 형 교장
How will I
평이
gain
너무 안
access to
좋다.
the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Off on another adventure, are we?
그래요. 새 여행에 떠나봅시다. 근데 여기서 일단 새 여행 떠나기 전에 호그스미드가 물건 좀 팔고 오자. 아, 필요의 방에 일단 그거 타고 올 거겠나? 슬핑들 좀 볼 거
Does it
그랬나?
get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
일단 온 김에
Hello there.
아저씨.
In the market for potions,
이거
are we?
안녕. 아저씨 물건 좀 팔게요. 이거랑요. 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 휴. 이건 아니에요. 이건 제 거예요. 팔아드렸고. 딱히 살 거는 크게 없는 것 같아요. 아저씨 수고.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
그러면은 이제 지도 호그와트 근처. 예, 잘 잤어. 어서 오고.
Of course it is.
뛰어가.
She's right.
Oi,
뭐지?
Can
난 또
you help
퀘스트를
me?
요청하고 싶어 하는 애들이 좀 많은 것 같은데? 따다라따.
Revelio.
기분 탓인가? 뭔 일이야시오?
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lord Gok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lord Gok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
예.
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his
애초에 사람 이름이 돼지인
Now,
것부터가
time is of the
수상해요.
essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
아니 이거 저 무작정 먹어도 되는 거 맞아? 아니 옷도 없는데? 아니 옷 바꿔주셨네? 이게 맞아?
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of
이거
time.
너무 위험한 플랜
Thank you,
아닌가?
Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
이거 나만 피 볼까
Now to find the
무서워.
headmaster's house elf.
아니 교수님 이거 맞아요? 아 아무리 봐도 이거 일단 이거 나 중간에서 복면불상인데 이거 이씨, 걸어가야겠다. 저기 활성화하는 데 있네. 아이 참 차라리 이거는 역할을 바꿔 교수님 그거 해줘 내가 어떻게
Professor,
그냥
a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak
야,
and dagger.
공개창시킨다.
Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
야.
Now, to determine which student.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
어떻게?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
잠깐만요. 갑자기 프레임 들었나요?
How are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses with heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
뭔가 애가 말을 섞으면 안 될 것 같아.
Something is very wrong with me.
Professor, a word?
아니 너
Professor
왜요
Black?
또? 아 호하고 있는 거야.
Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
나도 같은 생각이에요. 좋은 것
The
같아요.
injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch.
맞는 말이야.
I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a
야
silly
무슨
game.
말이야? 퀴즈가 어떻게 바보 같은 게임이야?
You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir,
너 말 심했어 방금.
good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
이학기는 거 그냥 블랙 교장의
Good day,
이미지를 아예
Madam
곱창을 내야겠군. 아예 곱창을 내지 마.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Oh no, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
근데
A word.
아 나올 수 없어요. 아 싫어요.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
이 말 틀리면 아니죠?
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
연기 개 못해.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
평소 이미지가 어떻길래 이 정도
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a work.
Attention, Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
그거구나.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
순열 아마 어쩌고일 것 같은데.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
예상하고 있었어요.
Obviously.
And, of course,
블랙가가 원래
as
약간
Master
그거거든요.
knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
도망쳐. 어우 씨.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
어우.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
이게 씨.
Now to speak the password to the
이걸
gargoyle.
성공이라 봐야 되는 게 맞아? 난 잘 모르겠어.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
뭐야? 가만 왜 파괴됐니?
Reparo.
왜 부서졌어? 뭐야? 무슨 일 있었던 거야? 응. 자, 교장실 바로 갑시다. 간만에 학교 좀 둘러볼게. 또 뛰어가 볼까요? 운동할 겸. 이거 그 초상화 하나하나 다 보면서 하는 거 그거긴 하겠다. 움직이는 사람도 움직이는 것도 있고 멈추는 것도 있긴 하네요. 이런데 이스터에그 같은 거 숨겨놨을 법도 한데, 잘 찾아보면 있을 법도 한데.
Revelio.
오마이. 오마이. 뭔가 많은데?
Revelio.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Okay.
Lumos.
Toujours pure.
오. 캬. 좋았다.
Revelio.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
저 레벨도 풀어야 되는데.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
혹시 그건가?
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
삼형제 이야기일 수도 있겠다는 생각이 문득 드는데. 이거 왜 못 주워? 이거 죽고 싶은데?
Revelio.
That must be the pedestal.
보물 더 없어? 잠시만요. 이거 한번 더 체크해보자. 안 되네요. 갑시다. 어머. 빨려 들어가 버리기.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each
맞네.
of them at all
삼형제 이야기네.
costs.
이거 삼형제 이야기 같은데요? 죽음을 피해서 이제 다니는 건데. 죽음을 피하려고 다니는 건데 아마 돌, 지팡이, 수면강토였던 것 같은데? 이런 감지 스택 내가 찍어놓고 잘했다. 이거는 그냥 내가 살짝 지금 투명왕토의 상태인 거네.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right.
진짜 다시 어쌔신 크리드 같아. 나 약간 까맣게 걸렸을 수도 있겠다. 아닌가?
I see a staircase straight ahead.
저거 어떻게 해야 하는데? 깜짝아 씨. 공게임이야 갑자기. 갑자기 분위기 공포게임.
How could this happen?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
야 그러고 싶지.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
오케이. 어씨 쫄리는데? 아마 됐어.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you.
다른 게 있을 거라고?
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
여기구나. 개꿀이네요.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
뭐야? 야, 그런 데 있는 거 반칙이야. 비켜. 침대에 바짝 붙여서? 까.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
오케이. 투명망토. 이거지.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
닿으면 안 돼요. 닿으면은 압니다. 이게 그 삼형제 이야기 중에
This is the way
그거야 아마.
forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
우와. 이걸 간접 체험하게 될 줄 몰랐는데.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
지팡이다.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
이 딱정나무 지팡이가 그럴 거예요 아마. 여기다가 이제 마지막에 이 돌멩이거든요. 죽음의 돌.
I've never felt such power.
Depulso! Bombarda!
주문은 이걸로 제한이 되어 있나 본데.
Protego! Bombarda! Depulso! Descendo!
잠깐만요. 혹시 등록 안 되는 것 같은데 가자. 주문을 추가할 수가 없네요. 뛰어가.
Revelio!
리벨리온 되네.
Bombarda! Defender! Depulso! Bombarda! Descendo! Defendo! Depulso! Bombarda! Descendo! Defendo! Depulso! Bombarda! Bombarda! Depulso! Protego! Descendo! Bombarda! Stupid! Depulso! Descendo! Bombarda!
후.
Revelio!
어머. 얘가 복수전이구나. 뛰어가자 그냥. 뛰어.
Protego! Stupefy!
그냥 못 들어가네.
Depulso! Bombarda! Descendo! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Descendo! Defendo! Bombarda! Depulso! Descendo! Bombarda! Descendo! Defendo! Depulso! Protego! Bombarda! Descendo! Defendo! Stupefy! Depulso! Bombarda! Protego.
Oh.
Bombarda. Repulsor. Descendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Descendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descendo. Bombarda. Protego. Depulsor. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descendo. Defendo.
왠지 여기 이제 팍 무너지면서 이제 죽음 한번 나올 것 같은데? 한 번 더. 아, 옆에 나오려나? 안 나와? 오. 근데 실제로 이제 그 해리포터 시리즈에 나왔던 내용으로 가면은 지팡이를 갖고 있던 애는 죽었어요.
This must be for me.
지팡이를 갖고 있던 애는 죽었습니다. 그리고 돌 갖고 있던 애도 이제 결국엔 죽어요. 근데 이제 투명막주만 유일하게 살릴 수 있었던 그런 스토리였어요. 삼형제 이야기는 그렇게 끝났었지. 지금 죽음의 성분 3가지 다 모았거든요.
You are far from finished. Past.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Neve.
Let us always honor her memory.
We won't be the same without her.
이 돌을 쓰는 게 과연 맞는가 보면 솔직히 난 잘 모르겠어. 안 쓰는 게 맞지 않나?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
그치, 그게 맞지. 아, 세 번째 시험이 이게 연출이 제일 그거다.
But there is no light
제일
without
좋네요,
shadow,
연출이.
as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
자, 이제 눈물 떠지겠죠? 울어라, 기억이여. 톡. 코박죽?
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces
또 얘
that this magic leaves.
또
I found a way to
과신한다 또.
contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark
결국에는 얘
You sound
때문에
like
모든 게
Percival.
터졌죠.
And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In
맞아.
the wrong
You
hands,
saw
it can...
what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind
근데
of
그
pain.
결과론이잖아. 너 지금 나한테 뭐 하는 거야?
What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
미쳐가고 있죠?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
바로 뒤에다 빨리 일단 그 아바라케다브를 날려야 돼요, 교수님. 저기 집에 저 상태로 두면 안 돼요. 까비요. 앙 돌아왔디. 허이짜. 얘 네 번째 소개받겠구만. 아저씨 안녕하세요.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
예 맞습니다. 그게 접니다. 예예.
It is, and I have.
It's me.
You are so
young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
이건
I
충격적이라고 하는
found
게
it
맞죠.
disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
아니 얘네가 이때까지 시험을 왜 죽겠어요? 그냥 죽게 아니라 상위 일단 예? 일의 경중이 따졌을 때 중요하다는 생각하면 중요겠죠. 교수님.
Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
위스키를 마셨어요? 그 와중에?
Confringo! Defendo! Bombarda!
자, 일단은 휴게실로 넘어가자. 후아, 세 번째 시합까지 무사히 맞추긴 했네요. 오케이, 세바스찬 만나서 이래저래 세바스찬 만날 일이 많겠다 나는. 자, 그러면 일단 여기 세이브를 한번 하고요. 오늘은 여기서 마무리 짓도록 하죠. 세이브 알려선 설정, 게임 저장. 네, 세이브를 하고요. 오늘 여기서 마무리 짓도록 하겠습니다. 세 번째 시험까지 마쳤고 네 번째 시험 보면 사실상 거진 마무리에 가까워지지 않을까 싶은데 마지막까지 한번 달려보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 오늘 이만 여기서 물러가도록 할게요. 방정했습니다. 하나, 둘, 셋, 안녕.